Okay, so I've been asked an important lesson I learned this year, and so I think the important lesson I learned this year is it's I was married for 37 years, and I separated a month and a half ago, and I should have done it many, many, many years earlier. So if you're not in a relationship, think about getting out and finding the courage to do so.
A lesson that I learned while being in Mexico this summer was that it's okay to feel sad, but it's not okay to feel the sadness alone. So if you really must embody all the sadness, tell someone so that they can help uplift you with a hug or a look or some words.
I think the lesson I learned this year was how we all are possible of great change, and we all have it, all what we need already inside of us. We just need to listen to it, and we can do pretty much anything.
The lesson I learned in 2023 is to love others with no conditions.
In 2023 that your entire life can change in one day. So things that feel like they are written in stone are not. They're actually written in water.
It's been all about acceptance. It's been all about just like letting go and accepting the nature of nature, really.
One lesson I learned in 2023, use protection.
So I'm almost 30, I turn 30 next year, and so something that I've been thinking about and reflecting on is I just need to work on accepting myself exactly how I am, not trying to be someone I'm not. And that sounds so trite, but it really hits different the older that you get, the more that I just don't want to deal with anyone else's preconceived notions of who I should be. So that's what I'm working on.
Something I learned in 2023 is that life never does what you want it to do. Life never goes to plan.
I learned to take my time. I learned that it's never too late to get therapy.
I've learned that it's okay to not actually know anything this year.
The lesson I learned in 2023 is people at work are your friends, but don't be telling them everything.
So one thing I learned in 2023 is that at the end of the day, you always choose yourself, and that solitude is so much more comforting and less lonely than being in a room full of people who aren't necessarily your people.
Humans will continue to make the same mistakes we have made for centuries and centuries, and will continue killing each other. And that's a sad and difficult thing to learn.
Learned in 2023 is be careful who you go out with from dating apps. I'm new to dating apps, and my girlfriends warned me, and tonight I saw it all come true. It was crazy. So that's my lesson.
What I learned in 2023 is that it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about the people you meet along the way. That's what I learned.
I guess I learned to be more open for new experiences and just like experimenting with life, whether that's small things like being spontaneous in my daily life or making big changes with people that I really enjoy.
So my name is Ruben, and something that I've learned this year is investment with people. This year I spent so much of my time, so much investing in a particular person, and learned that sometimes they're not invested as much as you're invested to them. And while it sucks, you just gotta learn that it's okay, I guess. And that's what I learned. And apart from that too was it's probably better to spend time with yourself than the wrong company as well. And that's about it, really. These are things that I've learned by myself. Well, these are things that people told me. Don't invest in someone that doesn't invest in you. Better to be by yourselves than in the wrong company. I've heard these things many times before, but actually living through it and learning about that viscerally is something I really learned this year.
One lesson I learned in 2023 is the pain of the past sticks with you until you heal it. You can't just push it away.
2023, I really learned how to be comfortable really learn to be alone and not with a partner all the time.
Alright, that was the 22nd lesson, and moving on to the 23rd, I'm going to answer it because it is currently almost 2 a.m. on New Year's, and everyone kept asking me while I was making this what my lesson would be, and it took a bit to think about because it's not really something we think about every day, but I think it's an important thing to reflect on. And I would say that the lesson that I learned this year in 2023 is that the thing that you are scared of doing the most is probably the thing that you need to do the most. So whether that's leaving a job or a relationship or moving somewhere new, if you're not doing that thing because you're afraid that you won't find something better, that it won't work out, you get rid of all the chance that it might. Because what if it does? If you don't give yourself the chance to fail, you don't give yourself the chance to succeed. And if it feels uncomfortable, if it feels scary, then great. You are doing something right, because that is how you grow in literally every aspect of your life.
So, as the new year comes, I hope you get out of your comfort zone, meet new people who inspire you, and let go of those who no longer do. I hope you keep chasing that far-fetched dream that little you thought was anything but far. I hope you find the strength to keep pushing even when shit gets hard, because trust me, it will. I hope you believe in yourself in a way you never have before, and find your courage to say fuck you to anyone else who doesn't. But I hope you remember of all to find peace in the midst of chaos, to enjoy the small moments, and all in tough love. I hope you throw out the stupid New Year's resolution bullshit and actually make those far-fetched dreams come true.